What's up, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kira, and I'm coming back to you with another one, with another video, okay? And this time I'm going to be bringing to you another makeup tutorial. This is my everyday makeup tutorial, or when I feel like putting on some makeup. This is my routine that I do when I want to achieve my face, okay? Giving face, giving looks, giving teeth, giving it all, okay? So first thing I'm gonna do is jump right into it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and push my hair back. Once again, don't mind the edges, okay? Don't mind where it's from, because your girl she's not ready yet. She's not ready yet. Okay, so I have already done my eyebrows. If you would love to see how I achieve my eyebrows, just go ahead and look at one of my past videos where I've shown you how I achieve my eyebrows. Okay, so first thing I'm going to go ahead and do, I like to work like this. So once I've done my eyebrows, I'm going to go ahead and move to my eyes, and then I'll go ahead and move to my actual, like my face, my foundation and everything. So what I'm going to go ahead and use is the Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealer, and I'm using the color Deep. And what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to go ahead and just put this on my eyelid. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my fluffy brush. It's kind of firm, but I don't know the exact type of brush it is, because I think I got it off of Amazon. I'm pretty sure I did. And what I'm doing is I'm just blending this in on my eyelid. That is what she's doing the same thing to my left eye. All right. All right. So now that I have blended in my concealer on my eyelid, I'm now going to go ahead and figure out what color I'm going to do today. So I know I'm going to do another shimmer, because I love shimmer. So I'm going to use the Morphe 350S palette. I love this palette so much. I love the shimmers that it's giving. I'm loving the shimmers, okay? This palette is probably kind of old too, so I don't even know if they still provide this palette, but I got it. So then after that, I am going to go ahead and use a flat brush, and I'm going to take some of my NYX Bear With Me. I'm going to take some of my NYX Bear With Me Prime Set Refresh Spray, and I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of pumps on it. And then what I like to do is I like to take my favorite one that I'm running out of, and I like to like mush it up and then take and grab. That's how I find that I personally get my best shimmers. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply it on my eye, and I'm not going to apply it where I normally apply it. I normally just apply it to the middle of my eye, but because I'm kind of going for multiple colors, I'm going to just do like the little corner of my eye, and then I'm going to do the same thing to my left eye lid. Okay. All right. Okay. Please make sure you all hit the subscribe button and hit the bell to receive notifications. Alrighty, so that is how that is all I'm going to do. Then I'm going to go back in and pat it so that it can look very pigment, and you can like really see it. And my other colors don't overpower it. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go in. I'm still going to go in and pat. And not rub it on, but just pat, because I've already did that. So that is all I'm going to do for that. Now I'm going to go in and use okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and use the ABH Norvina collection palette. I love this palette. It has so many colors. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and take my fluffy brush, and I'm going to go and dip into A2. I'm going to use A2. Ooh, how you going to see that? Use A2. All right, and I love it because I can just use the mirror. Like, it's so convenient. It is really convenient. All right, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and rub that in, or blend that. I'm gonna go ahead and blend that in. I'm also gonna try A5. It's the same thing. It's an orange color. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to this one, my left eye. They're very pigment. All right, so now that I have applied my A2 and A5 from the Norvina and the ABH Norvina collection, I'm going to take the same ABH Norvina collection, but it's a different palette. And I love this palette. Like, these are like, I think that these are going to be like the only, I have so many makeup palettes, but I just keep going to these. And I'm going to take the color B5. And I'm going to apply that right next to, oh, I'm using the same, okay. So now I'm going to take the color B5 and blend that into the orange. Remember, you want to make sure you blend it No harsh lines, but blend. Okay, so now that I have did my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and use some Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I love this stuff so much, and I'm just going to take just a couple of pumps. Just take how many pumps to your liking. It don't take a lot. If you've never used it before, it don't take a lot. You can honestly just put this on just if you're about to just go outside. Anyways, like if you're about to just go somewhere, or if you just want to put it on and make your skin look and feel so good. I'm going to go ahead and use my two foundations, and that would be Maybelline Fit Me Dewy in the color 355 and Anastasia foundation in the color 500C. And what I do is I mix both of these together to get my perfect shade. I really do wish this had a pump like Anastasia's do. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is use my e.l.f. powder blurring brush. I really like using this to apply my foundation. It just gives me like the perfect look. And I'm not going to apply that much foundation. So now I'm going to go ahead and just pat this everywhere. I want my foundation. Okay, I really need to get me a rubber band or something. Push this hair back. Alright. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything, and I'm getting that hairline. You don't want to miss that hairline. You don't want to see that discoloration from your natural skin color and foundation color. And I'm like, oh, something ain't right, something ain't right. That's exactly how it would be. Something is not right. So basically what I'm doing now is I'm just blending it in. Okay. Alright. So now that I have blended it into my liking, I'm now going to go ahead and use my Tarte Shape Tape again in color Deep. And I'm going to go ahead and apply some up under my eye. I love this stuff. I'm also running out. Also went and got some more and did not make it to the store. Nowadays, honestly, you don't even have to do your whole face. If you have a mask on, nobody can even see it, so you can just do half of it. Hurt for me. But because I know I'm not really going nowhere, I just did my whole face. And I'm applying it everywhere I like, to my liking. You just apply it to your liking. I used to apply it to my nose, but I don't do that anymore. Alright. At this point, I really just need to throw this away. Okay, so now after I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and use my Instant Age Rewind Concealer. And I'm using the color 142 Golden. I'm just going to apply that everywhere I placed my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. These blend so good. They go together so good to give me my perfect color I love to have. And I'm just gonna go ahead and damp my beauty blender that I actually got from Walmart. It's the Equate brand, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that into my skin. I used to normally only use a brush, but because I didn't used to like the way it came out when using a beauty blender. But then yesterday changed my life. Okay, so this is what I'm giving. So now that I have done that, I'm going to go ahead and use my Sasha Buttercup setting powder. This stuff, I'm also running out of this. I need to go ahead and order this again. I'm going to go ahead and use my beauty blender. I'm going to damp my beauty blender, and I'm going to go ahead and take some of this and apply it everywhere I apply my concealer. Set it in there. Don't need no creases, okay? And I'm just going to go ahead and apply it. I'm just going back and forth, back and forth. This stuff is messy, I'll tell you that. But it's okay. It's not what I'm wearing today. And then I'm going to go ahead and put some on my nose and set my nose. Even though I didn't put no concealer there, I like putting it there because my nose always tend to sweat. So it helps it not do that. Alrighty, so now that I have done that, I'm going to let this sit for a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm don't let it sit that long. And while I'm letting that sit, I'm going to go ahead and apply some of my Tarte Lights Camera mascara. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply that on my eyelashes. Apply some more. Okay, so that can be drying. Now I'm going to go ahead and dust off the excess powder. My face. I'm going to take me a little pause, put me some seed oil on, because your girl lips be a little cracky. And this is the NYX Bear With Me seed oil. If you don't have, order some. Okay, so now that I have dusted that off, I'm going to go ahead and use my L'Oreal Paris Pro Matte in the color 800. And this is that's how that looks. I'm running out. I love this stuff. And I'm just going to apply this everywhere around where I just applied my setting powder. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the Black Radiance Pressed Powder in the color Warm Hazelnut. And I'm going to go ahead and take the same brush and apply this over my pressed powder that I just put on. This is just what I do. This is what I do to achieve my look. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my e.l.f. blush palette. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my brush. Got it off of Amazon. Don't know what type of brush it is. It's a little fluffy brush. And I'm going to go ahead and apply it on my cheeks. I'm going to smile, smile. Don't take much of that. Okay. Now after I have done that, I'm going to go ahead and use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. And this is how it looks. I'm going to use, it comes with 6, but I'm going to use 5. I'm not going to use this white shimmer. I'm going to use all of 5 of them. So first I'm going to take my brush, and this is a brush. I don't know where I got it from, honestly. And I'm going to go ahead and use my NYX Bare With Me setting spray. I'm going to spray that on there and wave that around. And then I'm going to go ahead and just go around like this, and then and I'm going to tap, 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 tap. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply that right on my, there. Take some more. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to put some on my nose. Okay. All right. Now after I have done that, okay. Now after I have done that, I'm going to go ahead and take my brush that I used to wipe off my setting powder, put my pressed powder on, and I'm going to go ahead and use that to blend it in, blend everything in together. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and apply my eyelashes. I'm going to use my cousin line of lashes, and that is called Dow Winks by Ken. You can follow her on Instagram at The Dow Hair Collection. She sells hair, she has lashes, shoes, clothes, you name it, okay? So just go hit her up. I'm going to link her information down below. Once again, it's Dow Hair Collection, and the name of her company is Dow Winks by Ken. And I love her style, okay? She's different, okay? This is how it looks. My lashes is placed to the side right now. This is the light. It comes with the light on there, so you can turn it off and on, LED light. And when I tell you this stuff, and when I tell you I love this, because you can be out and it's like at a dark place, and you feel like that one lash that just keeps bothering you. It just keep bothering you, like I can't even really, you just keep messing with it. But you can pop your case out, pop that LED light on, and get to looking at them eyes, trying to figure out what's going on. Alrighty, and the pair of lashes that I'm wearing from her is called Trippin', because they be tripping. You be tripping. So you just tell them like you tripping, and then get the bat in your eyes, okay? So now I'm gonna go ahead and use some Strip Lash Adhesive by Kiss. And I'm going to go ahead and use the spoolie off this kind, the same kind. This is spoolie. I like using it to apply the glue to my lash. All right. And then alrighty, so now I'm going to go ahead and just apply. I'm just applying some glue to it. Not much, nothing much. Okay, so now that I have applied the glue onto my lashes, I'm just going to wait for it to dry. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and use my tweezers. I like to open them up wide like this, and then I can clamp down on them. And then I'm going to go ahead and just apply the lashes. Just like that. I'm going to go ahead and take my other lash and apply it. The same way. All right, and that is it. I'm going to go ahead and use my Wet n Wild Mega Lash eyeliner, and I'm going to just go ahead and apply this up under my eye. Now, after I have done that, I'm going to go ahead and use my Wet n Wild Jungle Rock setting spray. It is so pretty. You just shake it up really good, and then I'm going to go ahead and close my eyes. Okay. All right. Now, the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with my Black Radiance. I'm just going to go ahead and apply that under my neck. You can't forget your neck. You got to make sure it blends, especially if your neck. You don't want your neck to be darker than your face, or your face to be lighter than your neck, like a big difference. You just don't want that. Alrighty, so this is what I am giving. This is what she is giving right now. Got to go and fix the hair. Alrighty, so this is what I'm giving. This is the looks. This is the tea. This is what it is. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell to receive notifications. And thank you so much. Like I always say in every one of my last videos, there's so many YouTubers out here that you can go and watch, but you choose to come to my page, watch my videos, and stick with your girl. And I appreciate you all so much. So what I want you to do is have a